get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. This is a very tough opponent, and we've got a difficult half in front of us. But I've got all the faith in the world in you guys. I know you can get this done.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first two quarters.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest. That game against Milwaukee.
And they made their mark defensively that day. That was what was, I think, most impressive. Really caused a lot of problems in the paint.
Well, they spent a lot of that game in the air and got their hands on a lot of shots.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Hayward 3 and Favors the 4. Exum and Burks, their backcourt. And it's Cantor in at the 5. There's the dish to Burks. Inside to Favors. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Favors got his third basket of the night right there. Timberwolves leading by 6. Levine passes to Wiggins. Kicks to Young. No good with the layup.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Exum dishes to Cantor. The pass to Burks. Feeds to Favors. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Favors got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Young. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
Gorky Dames checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Utah with a change here, too. Burks is checked in. From Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through D. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Wiggins kicks to Simmons. Burks with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Now here's Burke. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Wiggins passes to Simmons. And good on the basket. Booking. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Burke kicks to Favors. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Passes it to Burks. 6 to shoot. Burke dishes to Burks. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves leading by 6. Levine gets a screen from Simmons.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Timberwolves made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. First free throw.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And in for D. Third quarter here.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
Here's Burke. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. No good. Here's Martin. No good.
Next Monday night, November 2nd, the Minnesota Timberwolves take on Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Hoops action.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity? Guys, terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Jazz trail by 12. Simmons in at shooting guard. Wiggins is out there with Young. Then there's Martin. And it's Pekovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Exum. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked. Oh, trying for it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Simmons. Shoots from the baseline. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Exum, covered by Martin. Exum kicks to Hayward. Dishes it to Exum. And here's Hayward. 17-foot shot on the way. That's good. Hayward's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Jazz. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Simmons. Burks covering. Wiggins passes to Simmons. Outside, Martin. Martin gets a screen from Simmons. Off target from the baseline.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
They set the pick. Here's Exum. Here's Favors. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. 3 on 3. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And that one's good. Simmons. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Enes Kanter's checked in.
Let's see what you got, son.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Levine. Pass to Young. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because way too many open looks.
D, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Favors with the screen. And there's the feed to Burks. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
There's the dish to Young. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
And that one's good. Simmons got 21 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Exum dishes to Burks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Burks has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
It's tipped and stolen by Hayward. Now here's Exum, guarded by Simmons. Hayward with the ball. Burks kicks to Hayward. Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Cantor. Here's Favors. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Levine. Rebound, Utah.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Kicks it to Hayward. He dishes it to Exum. And the lead is down inside single digits. Here's Levine. Levine gets a screen from Simmons. Levine passes to Young. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Jazz trail by 8. Hayward dishes to Burks. Banked in off the glass. Burks has got 10 points here in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here's Simmons. Burks covering. And that one's good. Simmons. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
He's really rising to the challenge here, guys, in the fourth quarter. That's 3 for 4 from the field.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from 14. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Burks.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And Exum comes to help. Levine kicks to Bekovic, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
The Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And the pass to Wiggins. Looking for Bekovic, he gets it there. He feeds it to Wiggins. He kicks it to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. Rebounded by Exum. Three-pointer. Hayward knocks down the 3. Now Wiggins. And so Minnesota takes the win. They came, they saw.